So my name is Tường. I am currently a student at Lingy Secondary School and I am currently 13 years old. And the compacted version of my speech from the first round will start now. And the first main idea is that we need to upgrade the current infrastructure or replace the current infrastructure with modern ones because it will help with the development of a city. The second one is that we should add additional fees to people litter rubbish or trashes or other items we deem as needed by them because this will help with reducing trash piles and also with helping improving the air quality of Long Xuyên City. The third one is we need to educate young people and also elder people the new established laws and rules to try and keep them more civilized, and it will also help with reducing crime rate. And the fourth one is we should be cultural and unique to stand out from the other cities around the Mekong Delta because it will help us grow our economy. And alongside that, we could provide them with accommodations and place for them to explore the culture of Long Xuyên City alongside with that. And the fifth one is we should be more cultural and unique to stand out from other cities.
Okay. All right. So this is question and answer part.
So I have a question.
Yeah.
Talking about pollution or traffic jam. So maybe one of the reasons is because we have factories in the cities, right? So do you think the government should move the factories or the companies outside the city?
I personally think that is not a very good idea because a lot of people will be unemployed, which means that they can't support their family, which would basically just decrease the economy overall.
No, they're not like closing down the factories, so they just move the factories outside.
I know. If it's moved, then they have to travel a lot longer to just go to work, which just doesn't give diminishing returns.
But then if the factories are inside the city, so that will cause the traffic congestion, the noise pollution, air pollution.
Well, they could change to more modern technologies or modern method to reduce the pollution that they make. Like they could use an air filter in the exhaust pipe to reduce the carbon dioxide and hydrogen sulfide being polluted out to the air.
Can we do that in Long Xuyên?
We could just do that anywhere basically because air filters for those purposes are getting cheaper and cheaper nowadays.
What about what can we do to reduce the pollution in the rivers?
We could still add filters to the water exhaustion pipe because there's filter for basically everything besides noise. And those water filters have to work basically 24/7 or at the working time of the factory to reduce the wastage being thrown out into the river. But there's another problem is that people usually just toss their trash into a river and we just can't simply stop them with just putting signs onto the bridges or on the side of the river. So we have to do something about that.
In your opinion, how can we fund these projects to protect the environment?
Well, we could get funds for the project from the government of Vietnam, but we have to optimize it at the maximum to with the funds that we get from the government.
What is the unique point of Angnian culture?
The unique point of Angnian culture is that I personally don't know.
So because like you said that we should build a cultural unique.
Yeah.
Yeah. So is there any, or we will make it unique?
We could sell the products of old products which is made from the 90s until now in the big cities, in the big city center to advertise it a bit more, which will help with staying cultural and unique.
Do you know what some of those are here? Because I don't know that much about the cultural products that would be from here. Do you know any?
I don't in Vietnamese, but I don't know the word in English.
Sure. But can you describe, like, would it be, I don't know, baskets or boats or what kind of things? Clothes? What kind of things do you think?
The cloth to make clothes the cloth to make clothes, and the thing that we put on the end of the fishing rod to.
Okay. Fishing hooks.
Yeah, the hooks.
Okay.
Forgot that word.
It's okay.
Okay. Thank you all. Congratulations.